D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this video, or you can just watch this video where I'm just going to read it to you. I also just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we just keep getting shoved to the back of the line. I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. All right, now that we got that out of the way, why don't we go ahead and get started? This is from Engadget. And this is not a big surprise to some people, but for me personally, it is because I am not a gamer, you guys. I would like to be a gamer, but I just don't have the money to support all the hobbies I would like to do. And gaming is just one of those. I just, I mean, I only have so much funds and everything. But all right, so this one says there's a live-action Cyberpunk 2077 show or movie on the way. It says CD Projekt Red has teamed up with production company behind Mr. Robot, which I just want to say, Mr. Robot, if they're talking about the TV show, which they are, Mr. Robot was such a good show. I love that show. It's so good. Okay, so it says, hold on, let me come back up here so I get the picture. Okay, developer CD Projekt Red had just announced it is in early stages of developing a live-action TV show or movie based on the once he hated and now beloved Cyberpunk 2077 game. Yeah, I did hear there was a lot of problems with the game coming out right off the bat. I'm not quite sure if that's, I would assume that's like a normal thing for there to be problems with the game as soon as it comes out, and then they fix it as they go along, which I personally don't like when people do that. I prefer a product that was perfect right off the bat, but whatever, it's fine. Details are scanned, as we don't even know if it'll be a film or an ongoing series. But the game developer has teamed up with production company Anonymous Content to bring Night City to glorious live-action life. It says, you probably don't know Anonymous Content by name, but the company's behind a slew of high-profile and critically acclaimed TV shows like True Detective, love True Detective, and Mr. Robot, love Mr. Robot. True Detective season 2 wasn't that great. That's probably my least favorite, the one with Rachel McAdams. That one was just way too convoluted. I couldn't follow that one 100%. I was just like, what? And everything, but season 1, great. Season 3, so good. And I think season 4, if it's not out right now, it's coming out pretty soon, which I'm excited to watch it. Anyways, it's also helped produce recent films like The Revenant and Spotlight. I liked both those movies, but also classics like Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. And being John Malkovich, both those movies I didn't care for, but whatever. Maybe they were just too artsy for me. Anyways, this is a serious production company, so we could be in for something special. Totally true. While CD Projekt Red hasn't announced whether this will be a show or a movie, which they should get that under wraps real quick. Like they should get that figured out, because that's weird. Anyways, there are some hints indicating it'll be a TV series. The developer went out of its way to note that it's working closely with certain members of Anonymous Content team, all of which are heavily involved in the TV side of things. For instance, the dev called out the company's head of television, Garrett Kemble, and noted Chief Creative Officer David Levine's decade-long tenure at HBO. Levine was heavily involved with getting Game of Thrones and Westworld on the network, in addition to other hit shows. Let's see what it says. The situation here looks slightly different from Netflix' The Witcher show, and that's adapted from the source books and not the video game series. Cyberpunk 2077 is a wholly original IP, giving CD Projekt Red a good amount of creative control. I'm not going to read the rest of this. It looks like... So hold on, let me read this part. So it says, it looks like to be in extremely early stages of development, so it could be years before we see the lawless Badlands or slums of Dogtown live action. I don't know what those are. And then they've got a Cyberpunk and Edge Runners. Sorry if I could read. And let me just read this, then we're going to be talking about it. So it says, when you think about it, it's pretty nuts that Cyberpunk IP is flourishing in this way. The game launched as a buggy mess forcing Sony to actually pull it from its online store, in both CD Projekt Red and Microsoft to issue refunds to unhappy customers. Since that disastrous launch, the developer has slowly and steadily improved just about every aspect of the game, transforming whole gameplay mechanics in the process. The end result, Cyberpunk 2077, is now considered to be a truly special video game, with 25 million sales to prove it. Even the recent release Phantom Liberty DLC has already racked up 3 million downloads. There's also a sequel on its way. There's also a pseudo sequel on its way. Okay, so here's what I think about this. Okay. I think this is a good idea. I think that we need more original IPs as shows. I know that this is a video game and they're changing it into a show or a movie. It sounds like they're going to do a show. We'll just say show for now. But I think that this is a good idea because I think that Hollywood is just, rehashing out old IPs. And I think that we need new IPs out there. And I think that this is a good one. Now, whether or not, I don't know anything about the game. If this does become a show, I will watch it. But I think that it would be interesting to see if Keanu Reeves will make an appearance, because I know he is in that video game and he did all the mocap stuff, I believe, for that. So it'll be interesting to see all that stuff. And I wonder where this is going to go. As I said before, I'm not a gamer, but if, anonymous content, I love all the stuff they've done so far. So, I mean, I'm not excited about this just because I don't play the game, but I am going to watch it. And I think that it's great. Tell me, what do you guys think about all of this? How do you guys feel about this live-action Cyberpunk 2077 movie or TV show? We'll say TV show. How do you feel about that? Did you play Cyberpunk? Did you like Cyberpunk? What was your favorite part? Who's your favorite character? Did you play it when it first came out and it had all those bugs and stuff? And how frustrating was that for the fandom? But tell me what you guys think about all of this. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys. You guys have a good week. Bye.